What's going on, everyone? My name is Carlos, and today we are at the brand new Ionna station here in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Now, as you can tell, this one's a little bit different. It doesn't really have its own thing. Like, for example, in Apex, it has like its own little store with a bakery inside, vending machines, bathrooms. In Gardner, it also has its own little store with bathrooms and everything like this. This is more or less just a bunch of stalls in a random area. This is like a shopping center. I'm not familiar with this area here, but yeah, it looks like we have some music, hair design, fitness center, nails, and looks like a Hispanic restaurant over there, Que Viva. But no, this is actually really nice. I like the canopy. This is just a nice little stop if you ever need some electrons. We have two, 4, 6, or I guess we can just count 1, 2, 3, 4. So it looks like there's 4 CCS chargers, and then 4 NACS chargers here with underneath the canopy. And it also looks like they have lights here, so that's a good thing. I want to go ahead. I mean, I'm sure it's just a very similar experience to all of them. If you want to avoid any type of fees, for example, I think they have like a $50 fee. It's like a one-time hold. They hold $50 from you, and then they give it back to you within a week or two usually. But if you don't want to do all that, they actually work with ChargePoint now. So I'm on the ChargePoint app, and as you can see, it shows the Ionna charger. Now this one is 4B, so I'm gonna go for 4B over there. So let's go ahead and look for 4B. There's 4B right here available. And now I'm gonna go ahead and plug it in first and then activate it through the ChargePoint app. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and plug this in here. Of course, one-handed, a little difficult. All right, so we are plugged in with 4B. Let's see what the screen says. The screen just says, plug and charge, pay by card or pay by app. But it doesn't tell you which app, which is kind of like the frustrating part. What if I click on it? No, it doesn't do anything. Okay, so fortunately enough, I know which app. It's the ChargePoint app. So we'll go ahead and click start charge. Start charge, if it lets me. Start charge, there we go. So now it is authorizing on my phone. And let's see how long this takes. Oh, there we go, that was quick. So preparing to charge. Now, some of these menus are a little bit newer. I don't normally go to Ionna because it's a little far out from where I live, but I don't recognize any of these little pictures. So I think they are newer. And then on my phone, it says current session, 0 miles, charging. And I think I just heard a click from my car. Oh, yep, there we go. So I came here with 19%, and let's see how fast it goes. 58, 65. 71, 79, 85, 100. Can we get to 200 or close to 200? Oh, I think we're gonna get to 200. 188, 195, 200, there we go, okay. I'm satisfied when it reaches 200, but anything past 200 is just extra. So 220, perfect. I am perfectly satisfied with 220. It'll show you charging and it'll show you your car over here and the rate. So it shows you everything on the app, which is really cool. And again, it does not have any type of hold. Now, if we look around, there's a dog waste station with trash bags there, which is nice. We also have trash bins there. So there's one there. I believe there's one right near me here. So if you go over here, yep, trash bin, it's already full. And then I think we also have these things, which the little squeegees. I always have bad luck. They always smell really bad and then leave like stains on my car. But yeah, this is basically it. Here's the NACS NACS chargers here. There's a Goodwill across the street. And again, in this shopping center, I don't really know what's here. I guess it's called Summit Station. We have EVgo Hour, hair designers, D1 training, express employment. There's really nothing there where you could like publicly use a bathroom, which again, it's not bad. You know, you're lucky enough to have the canopy and the lights. So, but yeah, so this is the Winston-Salem location, just opened recently, and it's nice. I like it. I like what Ionna's doing. Now that you can use the ChargePoint app, that's a huge plus, but they need to advertise that because not many people know, and even on their machines, it doesn't say ChargePoint, it literally just says app. Yeah, like all of this I feel like is new or newer to me. So let's go ahead and click active sessions, this one. So I'm at 34%, still in that 220 kilowatts. I'm surprised. So I was recently at, I believe, the Gardner location, and it had so many stickers. It was like step 1, step 2, step 3, blah, blah, blah. Like it had all these stickers. This one's more basic. It's very plain. I think they're trying to go away from the stickers and try to make it more easy to use, which is good. It's a good thing. All right, so 2 things I want to update you guys on. Looking at the map, and hopefully you guys can see, there is actually a Walmart nearby. a CarMax, Tropical Smoothie, Cookout, Starbucks, a BP. So there's a few things nearby, but it's not necessarily like walkable distance. The only thing that's walkable is the Goodwill here and these kind of smaller stores here and a restaurant. But yeah, I went inside that mini store and they do not have any public restrooms. So this is a stop if you need electrons right away, but there is no bathroom. So just kind of keep that in mind in this location. So most likely I will be going to Starbucks just to use the restroom. But we are done charging here. That was very quick. Let's look at active sessions. I think for Labor Day, they're doing this sale where it's 25 cents per kilowatt hour plus tax. So it shouldn't be too much here. So I'm at 83%. I'll go ahead and stop charging. $13, and it's been charging for 15 minutes and I put 49 kilowatt hours back into this battery. So let's go ahead and stop charging. And now that's new too. I feel like these animations are new, but it's also weird because it's like a real photo next to an animated photo. I would think they would both be matching. It's just the little things that I focus on, sorry. I'm gonna go ahead and unplug. I really gotta use the bathroom bad. I drank a Monster before getting here. All right, so you joined me in, I guess, Flying J. This is my first time at one of these stations or even at the gas station itself. Every time I watch Walter's videos, I swear he says Pilot Flying J, right? I thought it was like a one company, but Pilot's on that side and then Flying J is on this side. So I'm a little confused, but it's okay. I don't need to understand everything. Here we are at, you see, look, it's together. It's like Pilot, but I guess these are two separate. Are they separate? I don't know. I'm guessing this is more or less for truckers, kind of like the TravelCenters of America, because I do see a lot of trucks everywhere and even a fueling station over there for big hauls. And well, I literally just charged, and also I'm parked on the wrong side, but I literally just charged at Ionna, so I really don't need to charge again. However, since this is my first time at one of these stations, which they look very nice. It looks like there's 1, 2, 3 stations, 2 chargers each. Because I'm here, I feel like I should at least try them. And they do have a Denny's and basically like a normal gas station inside as well. They also have these trash cans out here with the windshield cleaning supplies. Yeah, this is a nice little area. Again, I think this is more for truckers. There's even a truck wash over there. So I'm assuming this is a Travel Center of America type of station. But yeah, let's go ahead. I'm gonna move over on this side. Well, that's accessibility. So I'm gonna move over on the other side. Now let's see what it's like to charge here. All right, again, I've actually never charged at one of these stations. They are through GM Energy. So let's go ahead and see what I have to do. So it says tap to start. We're gonna tap to start, plug in the connector, authorize the payment, and then charge up and go. So let's see if it's as easy as they say. Let's also check the pricing. It's about 48 cents per kilowatt hour. They also have a rewards. I'm assuming that's for the gas station part. First, plug in the connector. Wow, this is labeled Huber and Schooner. I don't know them. Let's see, let's go ahead and plug this up. Sorry if you can hear the wind, hopefully you can't. But yeah, let's go ahead and connect it. Sorry, it's a little hard because this thing's like literally right here. Okay, there we go. Snapped in. So payment has been authorized, I guess. I'm not sure what this is going based off of. Interesting. Connecting to your vehicle. Payment has been authorized. What is this going based off of? I'm very interested. Is this another charge point situation? I don't know. This is very interesting. Anyways, it is connecting. Taking a minute. I feel like the Ionna one that we just did was really fast. This feels like it's taking a few minutes. Matching voltage, or hopefully you can see. Sorry, it's a little sunny. And there we go. So we have connector B, state of charge, and processing. I'm guessing it just stopped for some reason. Yeah, I think it just randomly stopped. Duration 2. Oh, it's powered by EVgo. Okay, so it's based off the EVgo. So let me grab my phone. Maybe I haven't changed my credit card in a while. All right, so I just changed my payment type. So I'm gonna unplug it and plug it back in. If you don't know, with EVgo, it's very convenient. You can literally just do plug and charge for all the stations as long as you set it up on the app. That's why it says payment has been authorized, because I already set that up on my app a long time ago. Now that I've changed the payment type, it should go ahead and connect. And I guess while we're waiting for that, it does look like this says this project was made possible in partnership with the state of North Carolina. So I'm guessing the government did fund this, or at least part of it. And let's see if it works. Still not working. All right, let's try this one last time. I haven't used EVgo in so long that it had my older debit card. It has the same number, but the expiration date is different. Just updated it. So bam, it should go through this time. But we can just take a quick walk while it takes a minute to connect. Yeah, like I said, this feels like a truck stop location. Nice little area, especially if you need to stop and use a restroom. Now let's check on the charging. Hopefully this time it's working fine. Nope, it stopped again. It says processing.
Lastly, can you please verify also your...
Whew, okay, I'm getting 236 kilowatts out of this Pilot Flying J charger, EVgo, GM Energy, whatever you want to call it. Basically just spent 20 minutes on the phone with EVgo, and they had to restart all of the stations. They double checked my account and make sure there's no standing balances or anything like that. And yeah, we plugged it in and unplugged it like at least 4 to 5 different times, never worked. This time it worked. I'm not sure what was different. I think maybe that she put her account, like maybe like a test charging, because it doesn't say anything about my payment. It just started working. But yeah, after 20 minutes, it works. So at least at Ionna, I just plugged it in, used the ChargePoint app, and it worked flawlessly. Here we had some issues. Now, normally I don't have any EVgo issues. Every time I've been to an EVgo, it works fine. The only times I've ever had issues is if my credit card expired, or if the card I was using didn't have any funds. Then it like pauses, kind of like what it did today, and then I have to go in and change it. But I don't know what happened with this outcome here, but at least it's working now. But yeah, so now we're good to go. And that's pretty much all I got for you. So I'm gonna end it here. Looking at Ionna and Pilot, what is it, Flying J Pilot, I don't know. And I'm parked like this because the lady, because I was on the B side, because it makes sense, I can easily just plug it in. But then the lady was like, no, go to the A, go to the A. And I was like stressed out and I didn't want to like pull in, so I just like blocked. I mean, there's no one here, and obviously if someone was here, I'd move the car. That's all I got for you. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.